Okay, well, try for part two. I think my phone shut off because I needed to empty the trash on the phone. So I did that. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, part two. I took steel wool and WD-40 and steel wool and mother stuff over the chrome. And then I took a chrome pin and took this liquid chrome and touched up every little scratch. This rust, I just kind of ran the pen over the rust. And I still need to do mother's stuff on this whole back bumper. I still need to do rubbing compound and wax on both of these decks. I ran into a front turn signal problem on my left side now. The front turn signal has nothing, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. I tried to look at it and it's taking too much time. Anyway, I was using this old jack, but I think the spring in there broke or stripped out some gears or something because it's trying to drop on me. So I won't be using that anymore. Let's see. This door I worked on the first thing this morning. Still need to figure out why the latch isn't opening all the way when you get it closed all the way. But I know that when this latches, it won't unlatch from the outside. It only works from the inside. So this door is bent. I don't know if you'd call that sprung or not, but I can get it to latch pretty tight right now. But it won't open still from the outside if you latch it all the way. It's got a first notch you can put it on and it'll stay closed and open it from here, but that doesn't work. One of the problems on the bottom, I found this weather stripping hanging down and it has little tabs that it pushes up into, and I just pushed that back in on these tabs. It was holding the door out on the bottom. I mean, I don't think that's what bent the door, but something bent the door outwards. I worked on it for about a half an hour, adjusting that latch down and lubing it up. But she's got a little spring to her. Not sure how to get that out yet. I haven't slept on it yet. It's easy enough to open from the inside right now anyway. And I bent this stuff out of the way so it's not touching the door frame anymore. I think that may be all I did right there. In the middle of bleeding the brakes. My wife's cousin's gonna come finish bleeding the brakes. Let's see. Definitely not gonna be a daily driver. I mean, it needs kingpins, ball joints, or, shocks. It needs probably everything on the front end that you can think of. But we're going to be driving it 2 miles at a time, not too worried about it. Another thing I did was put this overflow tube on it into a ball jar and put the line where the battery cable used to go. The battery cable's out here now instead of back here. It's too short. But yeah, it was staining this. It was just barely spilling any, but hey, now it's got overflow. I also pulled up some rubber that was down underneath this battery, and come to find out that rubber was there And this is wired closed because that bottom of this was rusted out, and it's part of this, it's part of the air feed that goes in there. So the battery box is on top of the air box. So I pulled the rubber up, vacuumed all the rust out of there, and threw down some license plate. Found the old tie down, but the battery's actually too tall for these tie downs. And this tie down anchor is no good, it's rusted out. I think I'll just bungee it in anyway, it's just for looks now. At least I still had that part. What else did I do? There's all that rust. I just took an SOS pad and WD-40 and steel wool and mother stuff over it, and took a chrome marker. I'm not sure about all this yet. I'm gonna see what happens when I put a SOS pad to it. If it looks bad, I'll paint it silver. I'm not gonna leave this car patinaed, so it's gonna look restored from 50 feet away, I'm sure. What else? Yeah, there was mouse nest back in here behind the battery, mouse nest down underneath the battery. Let's see. What else did I do? I polished up the lug nuts that are underneath them hubcaps right there. Took some SOS pad and mother stuff. It's chrome lug nuts. What else was I going to include? This tailpipe's just flex pipe thrown on the leftover rusty exhaust. But that's a hanger that I had left over in my parts box. But I'm gonna have to raise that up a little bit. I mean, it can go up an inch, maybe. I still need to put a union on that. And I think I'm just gonna cut this muffler out. I think it's leaking out the front too. I mean, I can hear it. I can hear the muffler putting. And I don't know. Looks easy enough just to hack it off of there and put a straight pipe in it. I'll just put flex pipe in it for now, I think. But it's too greasy to be driving anywhere. There's brake lines hanging down. You don't want to be taking it off road. I haven't checked the grease in the rear end or the drop transmission yet, so I'm not even sure. It could be dry. But I haven't found any real major stop me from driving issues. I filled up the gas tank and it leaked a little bit for about a day, just a little drip. And I'm guessing this filler's okay. It wasn't leaking up here at all. It was leaking off this back corner right over by the exhaust pipe. So I'm guessing it's the sending unit seal on the top of the tank. So I won't be filling that up anymore either. But I don't know what else I was gonna say. Probably a lot of stuff. Once I shut off the camera, I'll be like, I was gonna tell him this and that. But I try and start it and move it every day right now, just to get it used to it. Painted the trailer hitch and the ball. Found an old ball in my collection and threw it on there. Updated it. Threw my wife's grandpa's chains in there, just in case we run into snow drifts. I'm thinking those chains are about the same age as this car. I Can't imagine. Here's the original tailpipe. The first video I saw of this car, it was hanging down here. And I'm guessing it was in the way of loading it or moving it, or it just was doing no good there. So I'll save it. Might use that hanger somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'll smash a piece flat. No, just kidding. Still need to put the trunk back together. I screwed a license plate over this hole with some self-tappers, and I'm going to take all this back out, paint it black. Might find something to cover the back seat with. I think they came with an original cardboard cover like that, or whatever that's made out of. Anywho, I'm real happy with what I got. Put some cars in the back dash. Threw them horns up on the back dash. I had some Matchbox cars, so I thought I'd throw them up here. That one's pretty cool, huh? But a little bit more vacuuming here and there, I guess I've done inside. And yeah, I bought these tires used, and they're not perfect, but the tread's like new. And like I said, I'm not going to be rolling down the highway at over 40 miles an hour anyway. I might put some new ones on the back. I might put those on the back and put radials up front, wide white wall radials. Don't know yet. Anyway, yeah, I played with the doors first thing this morning. This one, I have it adjusted perfectly. It works perfectly. Probably hasn't been used that much. I didn't check the rubber under here, but it looks good. It closes good. It doesn't have any seals, but it closes real good. There's a spider. There's a little hopper. Get along now, little doggy. Yeah. I think there's plenty of room for the hubcaps, and I don't have any trim rings for the back, so it's just the dog dish. But that's enough piddling around. Some of that flaky chrome and rusty metal's already drawn blood on me a couple times, but I survived it. I'm happy with my hot rod, man. I'll update you later.